You size up every stranger in under a second. Before you've said a word to them, before you know their name, some part of you has already decided if they're safe. You didn't choose to do this. You can't turn it off. Imagine walking through a crowded market 40,000 years ago. No phones, no name tags, no way to look someone up before you meet them. Every face you passed belonged to someone you'd never seen before, and in that world, an unfamiliar face wasn't just a stranger. It was a question mark with teeth. Is this person from my group? Or another one. Are they hungry? Are they armed? Will they help me? Or take what I have? There was no time to ask. There was only time to react. So the brain built a shortcut. A fast, automatic system that scans a face and makes a judgment before conscious thought even shows up to the meeting. Friend or foe? Safe or dangerous? Trust or run. This wasn't paranoia. It was survival math. Researchers at Princeton, led by psychologist Alexander Todorov, found that people form judgments about a stranger's trustworthiness in about 1/10 of a second. 1/10. That's faster than you can finish reading this sentence. And here's the part that should unsettle you a little. Giving people more time to look at the face didn't change their first impression. It just made them more confident in a judgment that was already made. The brain isn't gathering evidence. It's confirming a decision it already reached. Think about that for a second. Your ancestors who paused to carefully analyze a stranger's intentions, who waited for more data before deciding whether to run some of them, didn't get a second chance. The ones who trusted their gut and moved fast, who treated unfamiliar as dangerous until proven otherwise, they survived long enough to pass that instinct down. You are the descendant of the ones who judged first and asked questions later. But here's what nobody tells you. This system wasn't built to be accurate. It was built to be fast. And fast systems make mistakes. They see a wide jaw and read aggression. They see a downturned mouth and read hostility. None of it has anything to do with who that person actually is. Your brain isn't reading character. It's reading shape. And this is where it gets strange. The instinct that once decided whether you'd be robbed by a rival tribe is now firing off in an elevator, in a parking garage, in a job interview, in the 3 seconds before you decide whether to trust a new coworker. The stakes have changed completely. The wiring hasn't changed at all. Think about the last time you walked past someone at night and felt your body tense before your mind caught up. That wasn't logic. That was 40,000 years of ancestors who didn't survive by being generous with their trust. Think about the interview where you decided within seconds whether you liked the person across the table, and spent the rest of the conversation looking for reasons to confirm it. You weren't evaluating them. You were pattern matching against a threat detector built for a world that doesn't exist anymore. This is why first impressions feel so certain and are so often wrong. Certainty was never the goal. Speed was. Your brain doesn't tell you when it's guessing. It just hands you the feeling and lets you call it knowing. So the tightness you feel around an unfamiliar face in an unfamiliar place, the split-second read you can't explain, the instinct that says something is off before your mind can say why none of that is broken. It's ancient. It's a system built for a world of small tribes and immediate danger. Still running quietly underneath a world of strangers who mostly just want to get through their day like you do. You're not paranoid. You're just early. Your body is still bracing for a threat that most of the time was never really there. And maybe that's the strangest part of being human. We built cities, languages, laws, entire civilizations designed to let strangers live peacefully beside each other. But somewhere underneath all of it, a much older voice is still watching every face that walks by, still asking the only question it ever learned to ask. Are you safe or are you not?